It's 2 o'clock in the morning.
I'm trying to find information on welfare that's up to date, but there isn't any anywhere.
We could just make a documentary.
Documentary?
See? You can make a documentary and show the whole world your welfare views.
Maybe then they'd pay attention to us.
You're right. Let's do this.
What is welfare?
Welfare is financial or other assistance given to an individual or family provided by the city, state, or national government.
Sounds like a pretty good thing, right? But is it really in our country's best interest?
Welfare was started during the Great Depression to help relieve citizens' financial difficulties. The government, as well as private charities, provided services to single mothers, children, and the elderly during this time of need. This continued for more than 60 years. The welfare reform was passed in 1996 to try to decrease the amount of people on welfare. After this, the amount of people on welfare decreased greatly.
It was debated and discussed heavily. It came under very heavy fire, mostly from the conservative side of the spectrum at first, which Nixon had fully expected, but later from the liberal side of the political community as well. And Nixon said that was a big surprise to him.
According to the 2012 census, around 109,631,000 people are on welfare today, and about $59 billion is spent on welfare programs annually. What do the American citizens think?
Democrats believe in providing services to elders and giving money and food stamps to families in need. They spend more money on Medicaid, food stamps, and other welfare programs to help people in poverty. They're more progressive on social issues, and they favor how the welfare system in our country is run today.
On the other hand, Republicans feel we could change. They have a more religious point of view and believe in having healthier family values. The Republican Party seeks to limit or restrict welfare spending. They also believe that if you are not enrolled in an educational program or actively seeking a job, you should not receive welfare benefits.
We spoke to Molly Pine, a social worker from Goodwill, from the Democratic Party, to find out her views on welfare.
So, what are your thoughts on how welfare is run today, and if you could change it, how would you do so?
Well, I think for what I do, I would love if more people did, as part of getting their welfare, as if they did more volunteer experiences.
What are welfare training programs?
Welfare training programs are designed to help get people off of welfare. These programs train people for jobs they could obtain after they stop receiving benefits. The main goal of welfare training programs is to help people succeed without the help of government benefits.
Programs like Goodwill are helping to get people out into the workplace. Goodwill is a 4-week training program that attempts to educate people on how to get and keep jobs. Many people are successful after completing this 4-week program and are able to get themselves off of welfare.
Many people believe there should be more of these such programs. They believe that these training programs will help people get off of welfare and stay off for long periods of time because of their ability to obtain jobs.
Should welfare recipients be tested for drugs?
In Maine, welfare recipients are tested for drugs. People like Molly and Heather feel this is a good idea.
It's kind of a good political issue in an election year where many people will use this to say, I'm saving the government money and I'm keeping those folks on welfare who don't deserve government support anyway from using this money or this EBT card to have access in ways that will allow them to be in and take advantage of casinos and strip joints, etc.
Do you feel that they should be tested for drugs, like in Maine?
Yes, I actually do, because I feel that, like, again, you know, if you're getting this money and it's kind of like not your money you're working for.
When tested, 3.6% of the people were positive.
According to the 2012 census, around 109,631,000 people are on welfare today, and about $59 billion is spent on welfare programs annually. Is our government making us dependent by providing so many benefits? We spoke to Heather Rose, a Republican American citizen, to find out her views on welfare.
I do.
Why is that?
I feel that there are a great number of people who are receiving benefits who are abusing the system and have just become lazy and have decided that they don't need to be contributing citizens to society, that they can just live off the government and the taxpayers.
Well, I tell you, most of the people who are poor, receive food stamps, for example, they work. 2/3 of the people receiving food stamps, Emmanuel, go to work every single day.
Welfare may be a controversial subject.
You and your party have not only, screwed up the United States of America.
Well, I'm sorry you're still that way.
You're now on the way, sir, to screwing up the entire world.
Make sure the economy works for everybody.
The American dream is dead. But since the welfare reform in 1996, 2.9 million fewer children live in poverty, and hunger among children has been cut roughly in half. While filming this documentary, we found it extremely difficult to find information on the subject that was up to date. So, as the road to the White House draws near, we want to see politicians and you talk about